Welcome to WorkSafe Communicators Toolbox Safety Meeting, the new way to start a safe day. Here's your host and certified safety trainer, Cat Brandon.
Hello, I'm Cat Brandon. Welcome to your 5-minute Toolbox Safety Meeting. Today we're going to talk about air. A lot of workers and members of our community have a misconception of what air is. Most of them can't tell me what air is, and it's something that we all have to have. Just what is air? Well, the definition of air is it is a combination of many clear, colorless, odorless gases. Some of the big players is oxygen and nitrogen. Now, just how much oxygen do we have in our atmosphere, in this air? 20.9% by volume is oxygen. And oxygen is also a gas that a lot of people and workers don't understand. We know we have to have it, but we don't know just how much of it is in our environment. That 20.9 is very important to maintain our air quality. OSHA, the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, says if we start to lose our content of oxygen and the volume drops down to 19.5%, something's wrong and we have to do something about it. We have to find out, after we egress the workplace or the environment that we're in, what happened. If we drop below 19.5% by volume, the whole job and personnel is jeopardized because you're in an oxygen deficient atmosphere. On the other hand, if we go above 20.9% by volume oxygen, let's say 21, 22, 23, 24, 25%, you've got to stop what you're doing, because OSHA says if you reach this amount of oxygen, something is very wrong. You're essentially building a bomb. Now, will oxygen burn? Oxygen will not burn, but it enhances flammability. It makes things burn better that do burn. An example of that is an oxygen acetylene cutting torch operation. If you light the torch and you try to cut a piece of metal with the acetylene, it will not cut it. It will melt it, but it won't cut. Put that 100% oxygen to it and it'll cut like a diamond. Now then, what is the other big player in our environment or in this air? Is nitrogen. Nitrogen is also an inert gas. And in this 100% of something is 78% by volume nitrogen. If we start to raise the nitrogen level, it's going to push down the level of oxygen in the atmosphere and therefore generating that oxygen deficient environment that's very detrimental to us as workers and members of our community. Nitrogen needs to be maintained at that 78%. There's 1.1% other gases in our environment. An example of these gases is argon, which we use in welding operations, an inert gas. Carbon dioxide. I just exhaled carbon dioxide into our atmosphere. We also have neon, which we produce neon light fixtures with, or bulbs. There's very little of that in the atmosphere, which makes it very expensive when you buy one of these neon lights. Air quality is very important to us as workers and members of our community. If we cannot maintain that 20.9% by volume oxygen, that 78% by volume nitrogen, we will get into an atmosphere that is very, very hostile for us to be in. So air quality, once again, is very important to us, and we must maintain this level of air quality. This concludes our 5-minute safety talk on air. Thank you very much for coming. Be safe and work safe.
For more information, click www.worksafeert.com.